Hi, this is Mike, and this tutorial will be on Teacher Made. Teacher Made is a product that allows students to fill PDFs, among other things. It's basically like a worksheet program. It is free, which is nice. So you don't run into, like paid or non-paid options. All the options are free. So this is a great alternative to Cami. It actually looks like it works much better than Cami. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. So what you want to do is you just want to type teacher made into a Google search, okay, and then click on the result that comes up. And then what you want to do is you want to sign up now and just use your school ID, your work ID to get in. So that would be your at longbeachschools.net credential. So I've already done it, so I'm just going to log in and then sign in with Google down here at the bottom. Okay, and then just continue with my Long Beach Schools account. Okay, and you can see I've created a couple of tests here and they work out pretty good. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. What you want to do is you want to come up here to create worksheet. Now, when you first start, there's not going to be, this screen won't appear. There'll just be a blue button that says create a worksheet, so you can just get started right away. Once you create your first worksheet, then this screen will come up when you click on my worksheets. Okay, so I'm going to create a worksheet. Okay, I'm going to do history quiz, and then this one will be on the New Deal. Okay, and then all I have to do is come down here and then find a PDF, and so you'll see I already have one loaded in here. So that's a New Deal quiz, and there's 4 pages to this quiz. So I'm going to create it. So far I've just written the title, the description. I've chosen the PDF that I want to put in there, and then I just click Create Worksheet. Okay. Now, the next screen that comes up is where you as the teacher can add portions in. For example, if I wanted to put some more directions in here, I can insert a text box. I can write it in, and I can type. I got to double click on it, and I can just go complete quiz below, like that. Okay, and then save the changes. Then that'll pop up. Now you can add whatever you want. So you can imagine if you if you want to create a worksheet with math problems in there, you can click on math. You can add these things, numbers, fractions, mixed numbers, and algebra expressions. Also, too, like you can see how many things you can insert. I can insert a true or false question. Okay. And then, what I would have to do is just do that. And then I would fill in the question. Basically there's, all types of things that you can put in. I would edit that particular question. What I would recommend is just going through all of the different toggles and playing around with them, because you can add all these things to your worksheet. So you basically can build them from the ground up, or you can use pre-done ones like I did with this New Deal quiz. Okay, so then the next step would be to see what students see. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm just going to close the worksheet, and then you can see the next screen that'll come up is I can create the assignment from it. So right now I've created it, but I haven't assigned it. So I can create an assignment here, right? I want to choose student sign in with their Google account, and then how the score should be displayed. I'm going to put percentage. You can put whatever you want. And then I would create the assignment by clicking this blue button here. Okay. Then the next thing is then I get a URL right here, and this is what I would put on Canvas. So if you are using Google Classroom still, then you can copy the Google Classroom, or you can just share it directly from here, or you can copy the URL directly to the clipboard, and then that's what you would put on Canvas. Now what I want to do is I want to go back to my worksheets. Okay, and then you'll see that it shows up in my queue. So this is the one that I just made, history quiz. I tried it before just to test it out. Works great. So what I would do is, I would send it to kids. Now the question is, what do kids see? I'd come over here to the 3 dots and then click on Preview Worksheet. Once you send it to your kids, this is what comes up. Okay, and so all they would have to do is, for example, let's say this first one right here, they could add a text box. Okay, and then they could put it in here. They can change the size of it like this, and then all they have to do is just write in the letter of that particular response, and then they can just go ahead and fill the PDF. The other thing is they could actually just write directly on it, using or they can write lines. I mean, you can see all the different things that they can do, um, right? So this one, they could just, go A, right, B. So I'm using my mouse, so it's a little bit hard, but if they write big enough, you can see it. So this is a great alternative to Kami, because Kami has a lot of limitations. There's a lot of uploading and downloading. Once the students start completing this stuff, then what you see is um, you can see 0 of 1 complete. Okay, and it says waiting to finish. The cool thing is that once let me go back to my worksheets, and then we'll go back to preview. Okay, so once the student completes the entire quiz, okay, then once they complete it, then you'll be able to see right here the all of the responses, and then what you can do is then you click on it, and then all of your students will show up here, and then what you can do is you can go ahead and you can grade it. Okay, so it's a review submission, so it's really self-contained and it's all free. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to have probably an after-school tutorial where I talk about this. I think it's a super duper upgrade to Kami and some of the other fillable PDF programs. So thanks to Stephanie Perez for turning me onto this. And that's it. If you have questions, go ahead and email me.